So, guess it's working fine. Let me check that. Yeah, it's working fine. Hello guys. So, this is the first coding stream this I do, which I didn't actually get a. Yeah, I should first, I guess, had to get a thumbnail for that, but you know I didn't do that. But it's alright. Let's get started first this time. So what are we gonna do is that I gotta build my website and I wanna build in the Nuxt and the Vue.js. So my friend actually told me that there is chat DN UI, which is actually not working fine, but let's see, we're gonna try it. So we have Tailwind version 4, which I don't know since I don't code web anymore, but it has a new high performance engine, which I don't know, I don't fucking care, it's all JavaScript. Designed for modern web, alright. Simplified installation, first party Word, white plugin. We have some stuff, but you know, I don't really care this stuff. Yeah, it's working fine, I think so. We're adding that. So we gotta add the TypeScript first. So we actually have created the Nuxt project with the yarn create Nuxt the latest, but actually this code is not really working fine for some reason with yarn. It actually has an error, something like this. It's because of we're adding the Nuxt, but without adding it, so we're fine. The next thing I want to do is that I don't have super key. So we gotta add the TypeScript to repository. Yarn add tailwind CSS and tailwind white. So we gotta add the tailwind CSS. No, I don't care. Or install the tailwind CSS, which I think that tailwind white it's gonna be work fine. So for Nuxt v4, let's check first the version of Nuxt. It's v4, alright. So let's see, is it working fine? Localhost 3000, sorry. Yeah, it's the version 4 of Nuxt. Close it and let's go back. And here, we gotta create a new directory first. What do we have? Nature CSS, which we can't. CSS and touch tailwind and CSS. We also gotta inside. Actually, we are gonna go back to VS Code, but now we could actually do this. So let's go and check vim nuxt config.ts. So we are gonna add this lines of code that actually just imports the tailwind. Yeah, it's not gonna work fine, but I didn't actually set up. Yeah, it's not gonna go this way. Let's go switch back to the VS Code and install the Pret here. Alright. I guess that should be enough. Also install the Vim. Yeah. I guess that's enough. Edits, using files, edit these settings, and go dot mouse equals 0 equals true. Editor dot format on save is true. Dot default formatter is regular VS Code. I think so. It's gonna be work. Let's try it. it. So I'm also gonna be install the material like a theme. Alright, so next content.ts. So we have this. Alright, it's working fine. For some reason we cannot find an 81 CSS yet. It happened last time, so let's go back in here and see def, which is not going to be found because the tailline CSS is not defined. So I just want to go back and check how we could add tailline CSS Nuxt 5. So how could we do it? We did it. We did this. Oh, we should import it. Yeah, we should import it first. Which I guess the guy didn't say that. Oh, they said. Yeah, that's my fault. Probably. So let's go back and run again. Alright, it seems like it's working fine. I'm gonna change the app.view. We don't have the view package. Let's install it and h1. Hello. Start the extension host. Hello. Yeah, it's working fine, I guess. Yes, we have. Let's try to be class equals bg sky 400. Oh, we also gotta need a tailwind extension for that, I guess. Since we're not gonna use actually the tailwind CSS, but we can install it. Alright, it's working fine. Let's go back in here. Sorry, not this page. Could close this page, and this page, and this page. So mpx Nuxt, the latest model add chat gen. Let's do it. Sorry. Yeah, we're gonna first. Sorry. Next, got work with a screen for some reason, which I think nobody watches it yet. Got one view. Current bitrate is actually not working really fine. Yeah, the stream is healthy, but we have a low bitrate for some reason, which actually it was working fine with the Windows, but it's supposed to be fine, I guess. Let's go to analytics. Some people actually got there and they watch for 44 whole seconds. It's fine. So let's close this pages. So let's go back in the Zen browser. Oh wait, what are we doing? Yeah, we added. That's fine. So we gotta get the plugins ssrviv.ts. You know what? Let me just move you to here. We're working better. Maybe I could install a title window manager. Or yeah, let me just do this. Let's close this. Maybe we could change you into this and this. There you go. Now what we could do is that app plugins and servif.ts. In here we gotta just copy and paste this code, which the reuse core is not corresponding for the declarations, but I think it's gonna be work fine. So we gotta add the modules, the chat GNOI. Let's go back in here. We have. Alright. So on the bottom of the chat GN, we can just get settings, the configuration. Why I don't really know if they can actually edit the Nuxt config. Why they don't do by themselves. So we have the npx Nuxt prepare command, and the components directory is not exists. So yeah, we're just gonna components here and UI. Let's try back again. It's fine. Latest initialize. Gotta initialize it. Yes. I guess it's command based. Gotta add the components with the command line tool. I want this happened fast. It's 11 minutes. Alright. It's gonna take probably 2 hours. And got an error. Cannot find module and components. Alright, just delete this and try it again. Components.json file. It's probably gotta be added self. Yes, you think so. So it's just gonna stay natural with the theming. We can add our button. Just dependencies. So we have a whole, I guess, theming support the Tailwind CSS. It's actually built on top of Tailwind CSS, which I like it. My friend actually just commanded me to use that instead of the Vue Prime, which I think that it's working fine and good. You could just use that, but my friend just said that, so I'm trying it. It's working fine actually. When I was used back, I was going to the 10th grade and in high school, and I was 15 or 16 or something like that, and we have invalid version main. Alright, where is that? Which I don't know. We're probably gonna don't do the latest. We have the main. So let's try it back again. I mean, it's actually look fine, but if you can't install it, we can't use that. We're gonna switch back to Prime View. And when I was back then, and there was Vue 3 just came out, but now the Nuxt was 2, and people were still using the Vue.js CDN version. And it was the version 2, I think so. So yeah, the GS fiddle actually just working fine with that. Yeah, and it was good. And it was simple. And then we'll immersion main. Alright, I'm not gonna fucking use it anymore. So we're just gonna go back and RMRF. Where there's portfolio, so we have that. Yeah, alright. So I don't care this stuff. I tried it actually before that, 2 days ago. So we're just gonna go Prime, and I'm just gonna use it because it's working fine. So what do we have? We have white. So we have Nuxt, but Nuxt also using white. So we're gonna use Nuxt, I guess. Using npm, using yarn or yarn Prime View. Where we are adding this? Gotta first open a yarn create Nuxt project. I should get some water actually before doing that, but never mind. So wizards, portfolio, website. I actually have a project about to, let me just go back to third theme. Yeah, there we go. I'm sorry for your eyes. Nobody watching this. Am I watching this? Yeah, we got 2 views, and we have my guy. I think your GitHub link is a YouTube video. Alright. I didn't actually see that. Let me check. I wasn't actually expecting that. How could we edit? Yes, it's See that link, yeah. I'm sorry for that. Change it. Thank you. Thanks. I don't really know how could I see my. No, you sound good. It's a good song. Oh, what was that? I didn't actually check that. So I don't really know. Oh, we got pop-up chat. That's great. So we got a pop-up chat over here. Oh, can't see it right. That sucks. Which I don't really know. How could I do it in Linux? It was working fine, but and the OBS Studio doesn't have this. Yeah, shit. Well, I gotta figure out it, but I'm gonna check it on the 30 seconds, I guess. So it's probably the cigarettes after sex. It could be something like this. I don't know. I didn't check it. Never mind. So just like a Git repository. Would you like to install any other modules? No. So let's go back in here and see the portfolio website. Right, also the prime view Nuxt model. And in nuxt.config, add a prime view module and top of the prime view. Alright. So we have the file, and let's add the modules. And we have theme. So they have themes. Let's verify it by the module section that we have, but we don't have a configuration, so we just delete it, I guess, yet. So let's go back the app view, and we have a button in here. So I'm opening a template file and try it. It should be working fine. Do we have a chat message? I'm trying to understand if Arch were running or macOS. That's definitely on Linux. I'm actually running both. I have a MacBook and this is my desktop. Let me show you. It's about. It's a Debian Linux 33C, and I got a Ryzen 5600X module. Also, yeah, it's using the GNOME 48. Yeah. Chat. That's Debian. Let's check the website. So it's working. It's not working, but it's working. So how could I verify that it's worked fine? It should look like that, but since we don't have, we probably gotta add the themes first. So let's go back and let's close the server. Probably gotta add the theming first, and options, the themes are our. So let's try it back again. And yes, it's working fine, which it's not white, but it's green, but it's working. So use Prime View as plugin by default. It's okay. The options menu or the dark mode selector. We could actually change by that since we are using. It's actually I guess yeah, it's auto detected, but let's add this. The preset arrow, the options section. Let's paste this code. Dark electrical system and CSS layer is false. The auto imports automatically defaults to true. Alright, as I guess just the examples. Let's go back to the next steps. To get started, we have Nuxt, and we don't have any other stuff in here. So, what are we want to do? What should we do? Is that we have a server which actually locks out the past this section, but I want to do my own. I know Ian Stevens. No, so it is how to feel. How long you've been listening. Sorry if I'm talking your downtime. It's trying to see you. That's fine actually. Chatting with people is fine. I mean, I'm not actually want to do this website on the Nuxt. I'm not a Nuxt developer. I'm a system developer. I'm not actually kind of like it. I'm actually working on the compilers. This is my holy C programming language. I was working on compilers, but I was needed a latest branch. I got a job and I need a portfolio, which actually just dropped. I have a portfolio, but getup.io insert LGTM. Oh, result LGTM.getup.io. Let me show you. Yeah. So it was my website. It was working fine, but there was a lot of stuff going on here, but I guess people don't like it. I'm using Linux for 5 years now. It's kind of sucks, and I actually have a video about Linux desktop as just a time waste. I think so. It's a time waste. Here's my video about this. Let me copy and paste. This is a time waste because it's not working fine. The only Linux desktop is working fine, I think so, is that the no. I'm working with the no. It's better than actually using Windows. So I didn't do any portfolios. So let's try to see. We're gonna use the label, I think so. So we gotta add a label. How could do the labels? Where's the components? Where's the component section? Explore all. Prime blocks. No, I want to see the examples. No. I want to see the components. Where is the fucking components? It's working fine. Yeah, I see it. I just want to find it. Let's go to button. And let's go to OK. So there's a whole different section which I don't know. How could I enter? So we have a button which actually works fine. All kind of stuff. So I need a label. Label, text area, no. Label, overlay, dialogues. So where's the text? The text, label. I don't know. How could I write a fucking text in a website? If the label. Nope. Autocomplete, cascade select. checkbox, color picker. Oh, we got a color picker. That's nice. Date picker. It's working fine. Editor. That's good. The float view. Yeah, it's actually working fine. We got null. It's okay. Rating. Select button. Tree. Okay, tree tables. That's good. Accordion, chord. Alright, let's start with chord. And it's not. Alright, there is not. We're just gonna paste P on it. So, I wanna get this one and this one. Template title. Welcome to my portfolio. Hi. Wizard LGTM. Hey, the guy in the chat, are you still here? Are you still here? I actually designed a website. I want to show you. I actually have a portfolio. I can't open links. God damn it. Let's see, are you still here? No, but well, it was working fine back then. Oh, we don't have proper stuff, but it was design a website and it was working fine, but never mind. Let's go back to our work. Hi there, I'm Wizard LGTM. I'm a software developer, works on systems. From Turkey, maybe I should say, works in Turkey. But I wouldn't want to say I'm Turkish. It sucks. From Europe. Yeah, that's better. That's fine. Let's open it. Hi, I'm from developer. Works on systems. What I know. Alright, let's copy them. Software programmer, YouTuber. Hey there, I'm just another random ass program jobs after school. Let me go as a video thumbnail technologies new technologies as well. Some cool projects that I'm working on. So we need a list. Notable projects, contact. So we need an HR, I guess, an HR. This is working fine. So card subtitle, we don't need them. Accessibility panel. Alright, divider. We have a divider. What is different from HR? I don't know, but let's do that. So seems like there's it's different. Oh, it's different, right? Alright. I guess it's themed, so it changes color when we. Let's try the dark style. Yes. It changes color. Oh, it looks wonderful. I think so, actually. I like that. So we have a panel. So maybe we could use a panel. The notable projects. So we have a panel. Let's look at a panel. Panel header notable projects. I'm not a web developer. I shouldn't do that. I gotta write some kernel, but I could actually use ChatGPT, I guess, but yeah, just claim my room. Once I'm gonna send you my portfolio and my share. Alright? It's fine, I think so. It's actually kind of great that somebody's actually listens to me while doing some stuff. I'm actually kind of talkative person, I guess, so I just said to myself maybe I should open some streams on YouTube. So we have a template, something like that. So we have tabs. So we need a list. Pack list. It's not what I want. Oh, we have a list box. It's a selective thing. We don't need that. I need an UL and LI. Which is I don't know. How could I do that? Let's go back here. So we have a nice panel, and let's go back inside of here and UL. Maybe do we have lists? UL? No. What do we have? UL? No. UL and LI. So my goal is also the HHCC, the Holy C language compiler, built on LLVM, and Tiny. Like a tiny web framework. I'm just gonna copy this. And MongoDB web server with C. Okay, let's go back for our repositories. Don't actually remember what I did. We have Holy GUI, archive stuff, my bunker, RISC-V tutorials, which actually are nice. Repo is on my thing, so RISC-V tutorials. Kernel development tutorials on yeah, tiny web server. I actually have a picture about the Wizard's bunker, but my logo is not working fine. Let's go back in here, and we actually have a public Unicode.gif. Nope. Guess I deleted my LTM. We have some blocks. I don't know what are they. So we have a block page in here. did I do that? Alright. Oh my god. Did I wrote that? I guess so. Oh shit. We actually are going. Okay. Maybe I should stop checking on it. Oh. Yeah, I can't find it. Maybe archive.org. Archive.org has an archive. Where was it? LZTM thumbnail. Not archive. I don't know this has my task actually. 6 minutes. Alright. So which page was that on? The Blizzard LGTM GitHub bio. Let's copy this. Yeah, we actually archived it. I knew. Let's go back to snapshot. We'll see. What was our thumbnail? So it's just deleted. You have to be kidding with me. Why? Why? No, it was working fine. We have Chromium. Firefox maybe could open it. Oh my god. But I was liking that. You gotta be fucking kidding with me, too. Well, think about it. Alright. We actually have a fab icon still going on. Let's see. Oh, we got 16 views and 2 likes. Concurrent. Alright, 3 people are watching me. So I'm gonna find it in here. Let's go back and we got the server or no public, the fab icon that icon. Yeah, there you go. There you go, my mates. It's working fine. Let's save this. And where are we going instead? We gotta go to public. The fab icon, just delete that shit. Robots. Alright, gotta open the others. Let's go to downloads. And there you go. We done it. Now we should have to get let's open it up. Private window. Yes, it's working fine. Our icon is working fine. It was needed. I will find my bunkers view, or I recreated. It was working fine. It was actually something like that. The Saddam Hussein hiding place. Yeah, it was an added of this. Yeah. Actually, you know what? Let's do it. Let's do it. So. Alright. Send a bigger image actually. Let's use this. Let's open Photopia. Start using it. And yeah, well. So we need a text over here about Just alpha config find is hiding place. Oh, it should be white color with black background. Okay. What? Let's go back within the old stuff. Yeah. It's working better. Wizard's hiding place. Wizard LGTM hiding place. Within chats. Better. Right, how about? I don't know that guy, but I'm just talking Turkish. If I know you, it's alright. See you in my stream. Let's go to transfer controls, and let's get back out, make bigger. And there we go. Just do something like this. Yes, it's working fine. So this Surface Internet. Do we have background? Yes. Yeah, Surface Internet. Wizard LTTO. Yeah, it's a big place. There you go. Yeah, we done it, guys. Right. Just talking here. Nope. What are watching me? It's 4. Yeah, it's growing actually. We have a chat rate. I guess my stream is working fine. And let's use it. Gonna first, I guess, go publics, assets, or just not. Where's the files? Let's rename it wizard hiding.png. Let's copy it wizard hiding.png. So, do we have a picture section in Prime View? Do we picture image? Yeah, we have an image section. I don't know what it does. It's just a simple image, I guess. So, but we could import it, so we could use it. Let's go back to app.view. Script setup. We're gonna import something like this, and in here we could get an image src wizards hiding png. Yes, working, guys. We're done it. Am I shit centered or not? I'm not gonna do that. It's not working fine with phones. So how could I make work fine with phones? So we have the this and alt. So let's add an alt. Hiding place image. Oh, we could add this. Alright, we could add this. I don't know why, but I could add. Let's see if it looks cool. So, yeah, I mean, that's fine. I like that. We have this stuff. Okay. Alright. Let's get back. Alright. So, let's go back to notable projects. What could I add in here? We have an end repo for end of my pain, which actually just a whole 2,000 lines of C code for a web page. It has its own HTML and markdown rendering. Yeah, and it's still working. And this is the whole main function, the HTTP in it. And it's working fine. It was working fine. We didn't need that whole VGS stuff. It was working fine, but they forced me to do that. Do we have any chats? Restore chats. I do not have any good projects, but there is a fun for it in Pine. Let's see. I'll be right back. Drinking water. Create new drinking water. Alright. I gotta be right back. Alright. I got right back. So the link ain't sending. Just add the dots. Is that your website? Alright. Alright, there is some trouble, I guess so. Go back to OBS Studio. It's not working. Oh, and a triple W before. Okay. Let me try it back again. Daniel, developer. Maybe you should stop using the www or support the both way to enter a website so people can enter easily. It's a full stack developer crafting beta full functional and user friendly web applications. Closest. My work. This website actually looks fine. It works fine. Here's the guy. So we have Docker. It's working fine, I think so. I mean, if I want to write some website, I could just hire you. It's from Latvia. Alright. It's good. Oh, let me check the GitHub. It's a government issued domain. Oh, so you can't do that. I see. Mobile. It has PHP, Svelte, JavaScript. Core stats are okay. The total components are fine. Well, big Python hater. I gotta follow you. Alright. So you updated your portfolio. You did with Svelte. Maybe you could add a README over here so people can easily see it. I mean, there is not any README, I guess, in my project. Let's see. This is actually discounted because I actually got into the OCaml for the compiler programming actually. I want to check about it. Also, I'm gonna write some kernels. I want to work about a kernel first in RISC-V, and after that I could just see it. So in here we got RISC-V tutorials about the drops, and it was working fine. I think it's good documentation for writing a simple kernel with traps, but it was discounted for I'm a stupid guy. I'm not a stupid. I could actually write it, but I didn't continue because I don't know. I didn't have that film to continue. I guess I was dumb, but now I could do it. Yes. Also, we have second line RISC-V assembly examples, which is started by 2 people for some reason, and yeah, that's it. I don't know why they can't do that, but my man, you're deserving a star. I think so. I like that website, but you need to read me, and it's fine. I will honestly work on some C++ project once, but sadly my profession is a web developer still in vocational school. Check out my profanity checker. Profanity checker, what's that? On websites. Profanity word checker. Oh, you built it. Alright. Wonky, right? Alright. Simple project to see what scripts can public and private repositories in offensive language, leading to prejudice, racial slurs. Alright. So you have all the N-words. So you have get up at scan public and private for offensive languages. Did you try any Linux deep scan? Alright, so firstly, can I use it for just a file? If I could try it. Why not? Maybe you could add an option. Well, oh, you got a temperature. You tried a lot of languages, I think so. The calculator with Zig and still no. Oh, it's a simple calculator, yeah. Oh, it's alright. Well, it was a good project. Maybe you could add a file or a web UI, so people just, you know, point and click and check get our repositories. I'm gonna improvement checker on you. Alright. Let's see it. Do I have any nigger words? Any N words? Let's see it. And that way it could work on the contact section. Let's go back in here and let's create a panel header contact or contact. How was that in our original? Please contact. Alright. There was not a send. Where's the send message? How could I supposed to send this? We don't have. Do we have? Oh, no, we don't. We don't. Okay. So let's go back. Well, contact. What was that? Please contact. Let's add this. I kind of like. So we have a name and email section, which we could use the input group or not. Input mask, input number. Do we need that? I think so. No. We have autocomplete check like state picker float label icon. If the label, if the group, icon fields float label. Label, the label, input OTP, input text, float label, list box, nope, key filter. So it's not working. Oh, it has a rejects. We have radio button, multi-select, we have password. But we don't have a way to add email, I guess. I could check on it, or maybe they add it. But I want to try the install label or a float label. I guess I will just stick with that. Username. Oh, we need a text area for that. What is the size variable form address? Basic. And we could just use it, or primary text area. Let's do it. We have, I guess, the auto imports. I hope Serenity doesn't have a bunch of branches with over 1 because my checker downloads the commits. They have. The Serenity is shit. I think so. Serenity OS GitHub is shit. No, they were working on just one master, but they have a lot of commits. They don't like it. I don't know why are they doing that. They were just using everything inside of here. The ladyboards, the ports, kernel documentation based, A key. I don't know why the fuck they are doing that. And they're fucking insane. I think so. They just did the whole project in just one. They could add so many others, but I guess they wanted the all star just goes into one repository for some shit reason. I actually kind of like Andrew's Kling. I like that dude. Actually, my picture is that guy. I kind of like Andrew's Kling. Here's again. I was working, and back then, 1 year later, I was just reading his codes, his videos, but the Serenity project and its community, I guess, just fucked up. Why am I saying this? I think the Serenity project got too complex, and now you can read it, you can check on it, you can still read the OpenBSD source code. It's fine. Let's go here. Let's go to SRC. Everything is in here. For example, you want to see the for example, the interrupts. You just go on there, change the arc. I'll just go with the RISC-V, which I know that. And I'm gonna go RISC-V 64 again. And it should be traps or trap. Alright, trap.c. So we have all the traps in here. Do trap supervisor. This actually works fine. What it includes: machine syscall.h. So where is machine? Machine. Let's go back to syscall. Let's see. So we have machine syscall.h. So there is a syscall handler. So we'll go back and machine. What was the file? Forgot that. Syscall.h. Syscall.h. Oh. So we don't have that. But we have syscall.h, and it's actually everything is working on here. So it's in the. So the first syscall is system exit, fork, change their break mode. It's kind of look like Linux. Everything has a code, and they only got 325 syscalls. So okay, yeah, clean as hell. It's clean as hell. It's clean. Let me see the Serenity OS. Maybe it could be clean, I don't know. Alright, I found it. So we're gonna go first. See the base. It's not in red. Rest, I think so. It's in kernel. Alright. So we have syscalls. And let's see the list. Syscall handler, what it does. API syscall.h. And yeah, that's what I'm talking about. We can't show that. I mean, are they working? They're Unix-like, so they should actually do that. But no, they didn't do that. They didn't want to put any of that instruction or command to C. I want this. I want some comments, dude. You could see everything in here. They defined val instead of a function. Also Linux does this, and I think that sucks. One singular shed in the comment after all clear. And then one singular shed in a comment and that all clear. Oh, well, I don't know what's that. What did you mean? But okay, you can actually like you did. Yeah. Well, we were making a website, and the time is actually passing a lot. So let me add a contact and a button. I'm just gonna close it because I got tired. So what are we doing? Got the text area. We're gonna put a label for text area, name, text area, or message, email, message, yeah, username, it's name. ID, email, or email, value, it's email, alright, const import ref, how we were declaring a variable in Vue.js. Declaring variables in free. What is the Nuxt for? Ref. Use ref. Let's go back in here. I don't know. Get started. Values. Yeah. Nuxt for value example. Maybe W4? Do we have W4? No. Computed properties. Yes, I found it. I think so. It's reactive. Yeah. We are using reactive. Yeah. Const name equals a reactive group of shit and shit too, or just yes is shit. Let's see, it's working fine. It's working, guys. GS is not shit, it's working. Right. So we also have a message. We probably gotta put some if the label first. If the label input text and we have the label. Let's work. It works. Message. And we also need a button in here. Verify. Yeah. So, so they don't have any paddings around each other or margins. How could I edit? I don't know. Cream Linux commits. Oh, yeah, it's my comment, I think so. Cream Linux. was my comment? Just to remember where it was. Yeah. There we go. I guess you're talking about this. Yeah. I guess so. I still didn't get what you're trying to say. It works fine, I think, so I just contributed on it. Right, so what are we doing? We need to add a padding, I guess so, or margin. We need to add a margin. I don't know how. We don't have margins. So maybe in here. So we have margin. Do we have margin? No. I don't know. How could I style this? 40 pixel margin X. No, we don't have. So theming, installation configuration, the components, guides. So they also have the prime icons. How could I add margin and prime? So we have classes. M3. So class margin 5. X10. Nope. That didn't work. Where's the chat GPT? PrimeFlex.css. It's dirty, but it's working fine. MT, M3, it's not working. Maybe we could add padding for the button. So class P10. Nope, it's not working. Maybe we should also that first block. No. Alright. I guess that's enough for that. I'll check on it. How could I do a styling, the CSS styling in Prime View? Thank you all of guys for watching this video. The 40 people. I like that. Thank you for that. And tomorrow we will be looking at it. Padding on the inside, margin on the yeah, I knew it. I know it, but for some reason it's not working. I mean, it's not working like, as I said, like in tailline CSS. So maybe we could easily add a tailline CSS for adding a margin, because I don't want to do it inline styling. Alright, hope you guys enjoy it, and see ya. So let's end this.